Have you had a chance to soak in the fact that I know you played in the SEC, but now you're a full-time assistant in the SEC? Have you had a chance to kind of soak that in?
The honeymoon's over. You know, you get done with the honeymoon when you're out on the road, and you go from Maryland to New Jersey to come back for official visits. So first when you're just to get there trying to evaluate all the guys, and somebody comes in, hey, so did you watch so and so? And you're like, which helmet was that? White helmet, red letters, whatever it may be. No, but the honeymoon was over fast.
Talked about standing down, but how do you project him once he gets here?
Watching him on tape, I think he could play right tackle. We have to get him coming in and being lose a little weight. He kind of knows that, and Coach Hockey's going to do that and continue to work on it, get him dietitian, get him all the things he needs to be successful. But I think watching him on tape, he has change of direction, enough athletic ability to he can play tackle. And he's a guy that definitely I think can play guard. He can cover up a defensive lineman and knock him off the ball. He can show that. He's a big, strong, big, beefy guy.
What was your relationship, if any, with Coach Schottenheimer before you came here?
I was there when in the interview when he interviewed at Alabama, so that's the stint that I knew. I've met him in person, but worked for a guy named Joe Pendry, who was at Alabama, and obviously with Coach Saban under that group, and philosophies matched. The same thing we did at McNeese, it's called the exact same in Alabama. So the philosophies, play action, and everything that we do has to tie in and believe in the same principles of covering up the down linemen and knocking them off the ball and letting great running backs be great running backs. It's a pretty simple concept. We got two good ponies here that can run and do it. My job's not to screw them up.
What made you want to come to Georgia?
Knowing Coach Rick from afar, being in the SEC as long as he does it the right way, but he also wins at a high level too, and he's a great man of character. Knew some guys on defense, obviously Jeremy Pruitt, Kevin Shear. I knew Coach Hockey. I make the lights go out. But no.
Magic is helpful in the SEC.
That's right. But no, where were we at? What was the question again?
Why did you decide to come to Georgia?
Obviously it was a great opportunity that you can't pass up as well.
The line that you inherit, obviously 4 starters coming back, except for the center. How do you view this group in 2015?
Obviously, it's a good place to start having 4 out of 5 coming back. They're very tough. They're very physical. They do it the right way. When I've seen them in the off-season program, they work hard. They're working hard to finish. Now evaluating them of watching cut-ups, we haven't done that yet. I don't know how many guys that we can have behind them that were able to step in and help us. But my job is to get as many guys ready to play as we can, because you never know what's going to happen injury-wise, or got to get as many guys as you can to play.
And at the center spot, the question, the comment,
we got a good place to start with. As they win, he's a guy that is very capable of doing it. We got some guys behind him that can come in. A lot of it's spring ball. A lot of people are going to get opportunities to find the best 5 guys. That's the key.
Does that include possibly moving one of the 4 starters?
Anything's up. Somebody might move, and somebody might step up and tackle. The whole key is to find the best 5 combination.
Did you know Will Friend at all, and have you consulted him?
I do know Will. When I was at Bama, he was at UAB. He used to come through there all the time. We had a relationship.